that's against your back is going to vibrate. Then you're going to hear a loud siren alarm. So that's like this thing is saying to you, I think you're having a life-threatening heartbeat and I'm going to shock you. If you're conscious, you do not need to be shocked. You're getting good blood flow to your brain. So it's a mistake. This thing thinks you need to be shocked, but you don't. So you're going to stop it from shocking you. To do that, this button and this button light up bright red. So you're going to go like that and just push the buttons and it'll stop it from shocking you. Now, if you're unconscious, you can't push the buttons. So at that point,
it's going to zap you.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do this little training thing.
So you can simulate a false alarm maybe or something?
Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And it is not going to shock you. It feels kind of funny when that little box vibrates. So I just want to warn you about that. But that's not a shock. Okay. All right. So you're going to feel the vibration. And then you're going to hear the siren alarm.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you just listen to this a minute. Okay, so go ahead and push those buttons.
Treatment has
Perfect.
been delayed. Bystanders, do not interfere.
So if anybody is with him and that's alarming, do not touch him, because if it shocks him, it will shock you too. All right, so we're going to just practice this a couple times. You have 25 seconds to push it or it will shock you. But you can go ahead and push it.
You didn't have to push both, just one or the other, right?
You have to push both.
Oh, you got to push both.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
At the same time.
Push both of them. The one.
There you go.
Treatment.
There you go. Okay.
And you can just go like push it like that.
You don't need to hold it down really.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't getting it off for some reason.
Well, we'll do it a couple more
Yeah,
times.
well, make sure you know how to do that.
We will make sure. Perfect.
Treatment has been delayed. Bystanders, do not interfere.
So I told you have 25 seconds. It gets louder and louder and louder. So if you're sleeping, it's going to be really loud to wake you up. And that voice actually comes on and says, push the response buttons. So
That's pretty ingenious.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, there it goes. And you turn it around the other way in case.
you're missing the
I
button.
know. I don't know why.
There you go.
Treatment
Perfect.
has been delayed.
Okay.
Bystanders, do not interfere.
Do you want to do that again, or you feel okay about pushing the button?
I think I'm
You just, when you were pushing it, your finger was more
Yep,
up here. I
really
think
off
you
on
just
the
have to
side.
make sure you get that.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I was trying to do.
All right, so that's the siren alarm. That's the biggie. Now there is another alarm, and it's called a gong, and it sounds like this. Every time you hear the gong alarm, look at the screen. It's going to tell you you need to do something or something's going on. So this alarm is telling you one of those two little circle things isn't touching your skin. And you know how I showed you that flipped up a minute ago? That's probably what happens.
Okay.
Or the circle falls off the Velcro. If you're not sure what to do, you can hit the question mark button, and it tells you, make sure around electrodes touch your skin. Make sure nothing is between the electrodes and your skin, like if your shirt gets tucked up in there, and make sure the garment fits snugly.
He's kind of hairy. Does he need to shave anything? Or
No,
Is it, okay.
no, you're
Well, they
good.
shaved most of them.
Yeah, they got you.
Yeah, probably not your back and stuff.
Yeah. So these are just, again, examples. That knows for sure the one on the left isn't getting good contact with your skin. Green is good. If you put those pads in upside down, you're going to get this alarm. So you just have to take it off and flip the pads over. Remember I told you the silver had to touch the mesh, which is against your skin. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hang on a minute. So that's just what that picture looks like. Green is good. If this belt comes unhooked or gets too loose, you're going to see this alarm. So what we're going to do now is make a recording of your heartbeat. This isn't anything you need to know how to do. This is just part of the setup. So it's recording your heartbeat right now. So you carry the monitor in this little pouch. There's a clip here if you want to put it on your pants. If you want to do like a fanny pack, you can do that. Some people do clip and fanny pack. Most people wear it like this.
Yeah.
But you can sure play with it, and you will become such a pro at this. Okay. So once this recording is done, I am going to manually send the recording to the company, and it actually goes through the battery charger to the telephone towers to the Pittsburgh. So, but this again, and anything you need to know how to do, is just the setup. Okay, so this WEAR acronym, WEAR, are the 4 most important things for you to know. The W is you're going to wear it all day and all night. E is every 24 hours you're going to change and recharge the batteries. A is you're going to act quickly for siren alerts and press the response buttons. And R is you're going to read the display for gong alerts and follow the instructions on the screen. So basically, you're wearing it, you're swapping out the batteries every day, and you're listening for 2 alarms. It makes sound simpler when you say it like that, I think. But I am going to elaborate on that. Once this goes through, we're going to hear a gong, just so you know. Okay. So you're going to wear it all day and all night. The Lifevest, it slides off and on like a backpack. If it starts getting too loose or if it gets too tight, call the 800 number and they can send you a different size, or they can have someone come to your home to remeasure you if they need to do that. You're only going to take it off to take a bath or a shower, or if you're getting ready to do laundry and you want to wash the dirty garment. So let's say you're going to do that. You're going to wash the dirty garment. So the first thing you're going to do is take the battery out to turn it off. Then you unhook it, take it off, take all the equipment out of the dirty garment. Then you'll lay the clean garment out like we did. And then it's numbered 1, 2, 3. You can come in if you want to. Okay. We're getting close to being done, so you can have your gourmet hospital meal.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get ready to do laundry. So you lay the clean garment out, 1, 2, 3. It's the double pads, vibration box, single pad, and then the little circle things. You're gonna put it on, hook it. Then the last thing you do is put the battery in to turn it on. So you always want to have everything on, then you put the battery in last. That's kind of like your off on button.
So battery out first, battery in last when you're
Correct.
dressing. Yeah.
Yes. So every 24 hours, you're going to change and recharge the batteries. You have 2 batteries. One's always in there while the other one's in the charger. When you get home, put the charger in a safe place in the room where you sleep and just leave it plugged in all the time. If you have to come back to the hospital, or if you go on vacation or go someplace overnight, take your battery and battery charger with you, just so you have it to swap out the next day. We practice taking the battery out. You feel comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to act quickly for siren alerts and press the response buttons. This alert signals a Lifevest has detected a life-threatening heartbeat. If you're conscious, you have to push those buttons to delay treatment or to stop it from shocking you.
The 2 red buttons.
Yes, the 2 red buttons. Only you should push the buttons, and we practice. You feel okay about pushing those buttons? Okay. So let's say you're at home and you wake up and you're laying on the floor and you look down and you have blue on you. Remember I told you if this needs to shock you before it shocks you, it squirts that blue gel?
Yeah, that conductive gel.
Yes. So you got shocked. You're waking up. It saved your life. What you need to do now is call 911
Right.
and go to the emergency room. You also need to call that 800 number that you're going to put in your phone and let them know you got shocked, and then they can send records of what your heartbeat was doing when you got shocked.
Are there ever any issues if he goes somewhere really rural and there's no cell service for that thing? So, like if it couldn't communicate? Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm just, the big issue is at night that thing's sending a download. But if they're not getting downloads, then they'll call you and say, move that to a different place in the room or something.
Okay.
It shouldn't affect the use.
Yeah, it's not talking continuously. It just dumps the data every night, right?
Night,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It will not affect what the Lifevest is supposed to do.
Yeah. The functionality is independent of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Got you.
Okay. So if the siren alarm goes off and you stop it from shocking you, go ahead and call that 800 number then too, so they can just look and make sure everything was okay when you were getting that false alarm. But again, most of the time it's because this is loose and is sliding around. And so the monitor picks that up as, oh, abnormal heart rhythm, when actually you're perfectly fine.
Got it.
All right, read the display for gong alerts and follow the instructions on the screen. And we looked at the different examples. Try not to get it wet if you can help it. Wash the garments every 1 or 2 days. No bleach or fabric softener. Do put it in the dryer. And again, while you're sleeping at night, this automatically downloads what your heart rhythm's been doing during the day. And this is a checklist we just went over, and there is a copy of that in this box. If there's anybody you want to explain all this to, it's kind of a good resource to use instead of the manual, which is several pages. So I need your signature right here. Thank y'all. Okay, so I am going to put this into here. So I'm going to take the battery out to turn it off. I'm going to unplug this cord and stick this in here. Now you can unplug this cord if you want to. You probably won't need to, because this will pull out enough while it's in the case for you to access these
you can do a battery swap without
taking it out of the case.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to put the battery in to turn it on, and then this goes through a process to get turned on. What happens is at some point here in a couple seconds, you're going to feel that vibration box. Then you're going to hear the gong. When you hear the gong, look at the screen. It's going to tell you to push the response buttons to activate the device. So every day when you swap it out, it's going to vibrate, gong, and you push the buttons. So you will be quite the expert at pushing those buttons.
I feel the
Yeah.
Okay, and then I do the red buttons.
Uh-huh.
All right, let off of it.
All right. Now here we have your name. There's a diagram of a chest with the little lights going around. There's a diagram of a battery. As you use the battery life, it goes from 3 rectangles, 2 rectangles, and so on here. So if you can't remember if you changed your battery, you can look there and that'll give you an idea. Most of the time this screen is going to be off under here, but if you want to look at that, you can push the response buttons and it'll light up.
Yeah, otherwise it's just eating battery, right?
Yes. So let's say you did forget to change your battery, but you didn't think to look at this. At some point you'll hear a gong. When you look at the screen, it's going to say low battery. So you'll just wear this around your neck, and then at night if you want to take it off and just lay it out near your head, and we can go this way with it or the other way. You'll find what works best for you. But see, that's how Okay, so when your doctor tells you you do not need this anymore, that will be a happy day. Here's a diagram of where to put the stuff back in the box. There are little cubby holes in here where the equipment goes. This is an adhesive strip.
Yeah.
You just pull that off and tuck in these little flaps. I've already put a UPS sticker on here for you.
So it's ready to go with the mail, huh?
Yep. So when you're done, call the 800 number and say, I'm finished with this. They will send UPS to your home to pick this up at no charge to you. Do you all have any questions?
Not today.
Okay. And
I'm sure we'll have.
well, then call that 800 number.